Hi everybody, it's Monday evening and we're starting off this week with a fish tea. So Tony and Caleb are having these are just the bird's eye breaded codfish fillets, and they've got them with chunky chips which are just cooked in the active fryer. Caleb's got some cucumber and beetroot with his. There's two of those there for Tony. And then I've got a piece of haddock, smoked haddock. I love smoked haddock and I haven't had it for ages. So I've decided to have that again, as I mentioned in my grocery haul, just trying to be a little bit healthier in the run up to Christmas. I'm not really particularly sticking to anything firmly, and I'm not going to worry if I have a treat now and again, but I thought just trying to make best choices I can in the run up to Christmas and be a little better organised with breakfasts and lunches, that would be a good plan. Whether it pays off or not, I don't know. So I've got a piece of smoked haddock, I've got salad, some beetroot, and then I've just got kind of 6 of the chips on the side of my plate just to have a few, but certainly not a full portion. And then I'll just have a little bit of low-fat dressing on my salad. So that's our Monday night fish supper. Hi everybody, it's Tuesday evening and tonight I've got a piece of the Crustless quiche that I made a couple of days ago. So this has just got red onion, it's quark and eggs just beat together, and then some low-fat cheese stirred through that with some herbs and some pepper, poured over the softened red onions, and then just baked in the oven for about half an hour at 200 degrees. Just makes a really nice quiche mixture, quite low fat because it's used quark instead of any kind of cream or anything. And it's really actually tasty. The red onions go quite sweet when you cook them this way. You just soften them in a pan for a little while. I'm having that with some homemade chips. So these are potatoes that I've just sliced into chips, put in the active fryer with just a sprinkle of seasonal to give them some seasoning. And then I've got some salad of lettuce, tomato, cucumber, some beetroot and some baked beans. Tony's having chicken and bacon slices tonight. He'll have chips and salad and beans with his. And Caleb wasn't supposed to be eating at home tonight, but there was change of plans today, so I had to rummage in the freezer for something for him. And he's got some chicken fingers, like fish fingers, but made from chicken, with some of the chips, some beetroot and some cucumber. So we're off to enjoy our Tuesday night tea. Hi everybody, so it's Wednesday evening and we've just got in. Caleb had a football tournament, a 6-a-side tournament this evening. I was delayed getting home from work because there was an accident, so it was all a mad rush. It was going to be tight anyway for us to get there just in time for the kickoff, but actually we didn't get there until about 45 minutes in. But the tournament didn't end until 8:30. It's now almost 9:30. I was so tempted to just pick up some takeaway on the way home, but as I've said a couple of times this week, I'm trying to make the best choices I can between now and Christmas, with the exception of a few days where we know we've got treats and things going on. And so I thought, no, I'm going to go home and make something. So I'm not at work tomorrow. Caleb and I have a day at home, so I don't have to get up early. So I thought, oh, so it's 9:30. We're about to eat dinner, much later than I normally like to eat, but oh well, it doesn't matter now and again. So I've come home and made a Brinner sort of dinner for us. So I've got a dry fried egg, I've got some mushrooms, baked beans, some bacon medallions, a chopped tomato. I don't like cooked tomato with a breakfast. Like if I'm away and it just comes on the plate, I will sort of eat it, but I just don't like cooked whole half tomatoes. I like, if I'm having cooked tomato, I like it to be like chopped up, pureed up in a bolognese or a chili or something. I don't actually like it just like looking like a whole tomato and cooked. I don't know why, just something doesn't taste right for me. But I like to have fresh tomato with a Brinner sort of, or breakfast. So I've got just a sliced tomato there with some black pepper on. And then these are sweet potato waffles. So they're like the regular potato waffles, but they're sweet potatoes. So I've got those just to try for a change. I've not tried them before, and see how they are. So Tony has got, as always, a cheese omelette when we have Brinner. He's got some tomato and mushrooms on the top of that. He's got the rest of the bacon medallions, and then he's got a couple of the sweet potato waffles and some baked beans to go with that. So it's very late. It's almost breakfast time on Thursday, it feels like. Very late on a Wednesday, and we're about to enjoy a Wednesday night Brinner. Hi everybody, so it's Thursday evening and tonight we've got fish cakes with chips, and I've got mushy peas Tony's got corn. I've got a little bit of the corn on mine. These are the Sainsbury's salmon fish cakes. So just their everyday salmon fish cakes, the fresh ones. The chips are homemade chips in the active fryer. So I just cut the potato into little chip shapes, put them in the active fryer, put less than a tablespoon of oil in for the whole pan of chips, and then some seasonal that I sprinkle over the top. I've got mushy peas, and I love mint sauce with mushy peas, so it's got a little bit of mint sauce with it, and then a tiny drop of corn there. Tony's got 2 of the fish cakes, the rest of the chips, and he'll have probably the rest of that corn as well with his. So looking forward to a Thursday night fish cakes and chips. Hi everybody, so it's Friday. It's been a family day for us today. We've all been home, and so we decided just to have kind of a few hours up in Cambridge. We don't very often go up to Cambridge unless we specifically go for something, and we just sort of had a wander around the shops. It was quite nice. We don't usually do that. We needed a couple of things for Caleb for his school trip next week, but other than that, we just had a bit of a wander. Now we had lunch. We were going to eat out while we were out, so we'd only need something small for tea. So we went to this Mexican place that we'd heard good things about, and the food was really good, but there wasn't a lot of it, so it really was more like a lunch than it was a main meal. So on the way home, we stopped off at Tesco and just picked up a few bits to make tea. Now Tony's decided to have chicken and pasta for his tea, and Caleb and I decided we wanted meat. So we were going to get steaks, but then we saw some really nice looking lamb steaks, so we decided to have those instead. So I've got lamb steak, I've got a few mushrooms that I cooked in the pan with the lamb. These are done in the active fryer, just sliced potatoes with a little bit of seasonal on them, cooked in the active fryer for about half an hour. And then I've got a little bit of salad, some beetroot, and a mini corn on the cob. So that is mine. That is Caleb's. He's got the corn on the cob, the beetroot, the potatoes, and the lamb. And I'm sure some ketchup will find its way onto that plate as well. But off to enjoy this. I'm actually now really looking forward to this. It looks really yummy. And off to enjoy this on a Friday night, a lamb steak supper. Hi everybody, so it's Saturday evening and we're having a fakeaway tonight, and we're having a take on sausage McMuffins. I got this idea from Tracy Mouse, who has a channel here on YouTube. She does a lot of Slimming World type meals. She's had a fabulous weight loss journey, and yeah, if you are looking at ways to kind of tweak things and make them a little bit healthier, she's a great person to follow. She posts almost every day what she eats, and then does things like shopping hauls and stuff like that as well. So definitely worth a check out. So what we have got is we've got buns. I've got wholemeal and Caleb and Tony have got white. I've put a little bit of ketchup on mine. And then these patties, these sausage patties, which that's going on top of there, are the corn sausage patties. So they are delicious. We've got 3 packs for £5 at Tesco's at the moment. Three lots of the corn products are £5. So I've got that. I've got an egg, and then I've got another patty, some fried onion and some cheese, and a little bit more ketchup on the bottom. So putting that all together is going to make me kind of a sausage egg roll. I've got some homemade chips just done in the active fryer with some seasonal, some baked beans, and I just really fancy pickled onions. I bought some at the store today. I love pickled onions and pickled beets. I haven't had onions in a while, so I've just put a couple of those on the side of my plate. So that is mine. That is Caleb's, all ready to go. He has already been eating his chips, which is why he doesn't have many, and he's just got cheese, egg, and 1 sausage patty in his. So that's our Saturday night fake away, a sort of a take on sausage egg McMuffins. Hi everybody, so it's Sunday evening and we're having roast pork dinner tonight. So it is mine and Tony's 9th wedding anniversary today. But Caleb's away with school for the next couple of days, so we're actually going to go out for something to eat on one of those nights. But we're having a full-blown roast dinner. So we've got roast pork, which was a loin of pork that I've just had in the crock pot all afternoon. We've got mini Yorkshire puddings. We've got roast potatoes done in the active fryer. we've got a little bit of swede, we've got some peas and carrots and red cabbage and gravy. Caleb loves mint sauce, he gets that from me, not applesauce. You can see this is mine. I've also got some roast parsnips on mine, and with the peas and carrots and red cabbage, I've also got some leeks in there as well. I've got the little bit bottom of the mint sauce jar, and then I will also have a little bit of applesauce with mine, as it is pork. But looking forward to this. We've also got we're going to try some alcohol-free wine. Caleb is desperate to try it. You know, it's a Sunday night, we've got to get up in the morning, we've got a busy week ahead. So it's a rosé one, and I think I got in a deguster box a couple of months back. So we've been kind of leaving it for something to try it for. We don't drink a lot of wine. I'm not the sort of person that will sit and drink wine in the evening. That's just not my thing. But I do like it occasionally with dinner, and I like rosé wines, and this is a rosé. So we're going to give that a try with it. But off to enjoy our Sunday roast pork dinner. So thank you for joining us for another week of Meals on the Seesaw, and we hope to see you back here soon.